everyone, it's me Sarah, and today we're doing things a little bit differently. We're going to spend some time in the bathroom and we're going to do a deep cleaning. So I always love to take a certain weekend and just clean out everything from like kind of top to bottom. It definitely requires a lot of time and a lot of energy, so it's not a light task to get into. You definitely need to be prepared mentally even about the work you're about to do. Make sure that you have all the supplies that you're going to need in the same room so that you're not running around trying to get stuff after. So I want to make sure that I warn you guys, we are trying to become more of an eco-friendly family and use like less harsher chemicals and stuff like that, especially when it's going into the water system. But when we definitely do a deep clean, maybe like every other month, and we do use harsher chemicals such as bleach. And with that in mind, if you are going to be using that, if you're in a small space, make sure you have a window open or the door slightly open, just so that fresh air is getting into the room and you're not just breathing these harsh chemicals. Also, you're probably going to want to get yourself a pair of rubber gloves, just to keep your skin safe from that kind of stuff, and a whole bunch of cloths. So I already have all of my stuff that I'm gonna need, and you're gonna see what I'm using at different parts in the washroom. Basically, I'm gonna start with one area at a time and work my way through each of them. If it's the drawers I'm covering, I'm gonna be taking everything out of them, cleaning the insides of the drawers, reorganizing them. It's just that kind of day, and I'm at that mind state to tackle such a project. So with nothing else really to say, we're just gonna get started. So I'm on the floor now, and I'm gonna basically start with the tub / shower. The first thing you're gonna wanna do is, again, get on your gloves for safety. We're using to clean the grime in the bathroom, the scrubbing bubbles spray. And basically the first thing I'm gonna do is make sure I get rid of anything that's in the shower. Now we normally keep our shower pretty empty, but I'm getting rid of this loofah because you wouldn't want any of the chemicals to get on it. And I'm gonna get rid of, we have a basket, a shower basket, so I have to. So I'm gonna start, and there's gonna be points where you're gonna definitely be seeing me get in some good elbow grease. And basically what you're gonna wanna do with this spray is, in any area that you see that has, buildup of grime and residues, just spray an extra little bit, and you're definitely gonna wanna read all of the instructions and all the safety details on the back of any cleaning product that you're using. But what we usually tend to do is, if we notice that it's a heavy buildup area, we spray it a bit and let it sit to kind of eat away at whatever residue is there, and then wash it away with warm water. So I'm gonna get into that, and I'm definitely gonna play some music while I do it. So I just finished spraying the entire bath, and I wiped it all down, and I'm just letting it sit a bit longer before I rinse it all off. But I wanted to just mention, it's important when you're doing a deep clean to find the little spots, such as a shower caddy, that might get forgotten and therefore are piling up tons of germs. So this particular one, we keep this in the shower at all times, and it has a lot of soap residue and grime. So I'm gonna actually spray it with the bathroom cleaner to get rid of that, wipe it down, and then once I've rinsed out the shower, put it back on to adhere it to the wall. I just really want to enforce that it's, when you're doing a deep clean, that you can find the time to take care of such little things and get into those corners or pockets that you definitely don't remember all the time. So I'm gonna do that, and then it's probably gonna be ready to rinse out the shower. finished off scrubbing everything down, and I'm pretty satisfied how polished it is. So now I'm gonna rinse off everything. We have a detachable shower head that allows us to run water over the surface completely. But if you don't have that, you know, just a bucket and a cloth will do, and start splashing. That's what I used to do when we were a kid. My mom would tell me to get on my bathing suit and hop in. But we're fortunate now enough to have one of these, so I can literally get in every crevice and rinse it off with hot water. So I finished spraying everything down, and now I'm going to step into the shower, and just with a squeegee I'm going to take off any excess water, so that way there's no water spots developing after when it does dry. So I finished the shower. The only thing I have to do now is the glass, but that's gonna kind of be at the end of everything, just because I probably will be bumping up against it, and what's the point of cleaning it if I'm just gonna get my fingerprints all over it and such. So that's gonna be last. I'm gonna move on to the toilet next. Don't worry, you guys are not gonna have to see me watch it. I just want to explain what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna be using bleach and laundry detergent in the toilet bowl to clean the inside of it with a scrubbing brush, and around it I'm going to do bleach at the base just to clean any of the grime in the tile, and just to make sure that it's as disinfected as it can be. I also am going to be cleaning the toilet paper handle and just making sure that that's disinfected properly, and that's pretty much all that we do for the toilet itself. And I also want to make sure to remind you, to disinfect your toilet roll and any other accessories that you might keep around the toilet itself. Like, we don't personally use any of those toilet seat coverings or carpets, but definitely be washing those regularly and often. So I'm going to start tackling that, and I might get 1 or 2 clips in, but for the most part you're not going to see me hunched over a toilet. So I just finished cleaning the toilet area of our washroom, and ours is kind of kept in like a little crook off to the side, and so I didn't want to film too much of that. First of all, it would have just been bad angles, and I can barely fit in there with the camera and everything like that, so it wouldn't have really been worthwhile. But I went ahead and I cleaned the toilet and the bowl and everything like that, but I also already started cleaning the tiled walls that we have here. And I just did that with bleach, and then I went over it with a warm cloth of just hot water to disinfect it after that. And I went over that twice just because it is an area that gets used a lot. I don't know how to approach these things other than saying stuff like that. 4 people use this washroom, so you gotta make sure that it's being cleaned properly. And I did all the tiled walls with the bleach and then warm water, and then for the walls on top, the painted walls, I just went over them with a dry cloth, just trying to take off the dust that was on the walls. And I'll get some footage of doing the other tiled walls in the bathroom, so you'll see that. I'm probably going to do all the tiled portions with the bleach and the warm water, and all the drywall with a dry cloth, just getting any of the dust off. So I'm going to do that now, and then I'm going to move over to the vanity set. finished dusting the painted walls, and I just wanted to let you know on a time update, I've been in here for about 2 hours. You're not clearly getting the full 2 hours of this, and I'm just trying to tell you, like, that's how long it takes to do deep clean, and I'm not done yet. I still have to do the vanity, which is probably the biggest thing to tackle, because I want to go through all the drawers, taking everything out, wiping them down with warm water, putting them back in, and then cleaning the top, disinfecting that, cleaning the glass of the shower, and I have to do the floors. So it's not a light project. You're definitely gonna need a lot of time to do this all in. I guess I'm gonna just get started. I clearly don't have time to waste. So like I said, I took everything off the countertops and I disinfected that, and there's clips to see that. And I did all the trim and dusted all of that of the actual cabinetry. And now we're actually gonna go through the drawers themselves, just cleaning up the base of them and maybe, you know, polishing off whatever container they're in, just so that there's no grime of any kind. But actually Carmelina is gonna be joining us and she's gonna help me out while organizing our stuff. Okay, so Carm came to help and we organized and cleaned the drawers. We're just waiting for our containers to get back from the dishwasher. We're gonna organize our top two where we keep all of our like day-to-day products. The next final things I just have to do are disinfect the countertop now that we've used it and placed everything on it while we were cleaning the drawers out. I can go ahead and disinfect it. I have to vacuum and wash the floors and clean the glass, and that's it. So, all the work has been done for the most part. I still have to vacuum the floors, which would kind of be impossible to do with the camera in here since it is such a tight space. So I'm going to do that as soon as I shut off the camera. And then I just have to clean the glass of the shower. And then I get to do everything all over again for the master bath. But I hope you guys found this video helpful, or at least inspiring, or gets you motivated to tackle some kind of project that you've been putting off in your own home. It is a long project. I have been here for a couple of hours now, but it's definitely a rewarding one because next time you take that shower, it's going to be much more relaxing knowing that there's no grime anywhere. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this kind of content, please hit that like button and let us know that we are making content that's suitable for you. Also, be a part of the S&C family and subscribe. You'll get reminders on when we post videos so that you can tackle other projects in your house or do parties like we do. Anyways, hope to see you soon.